and welcome to the night.
I am sorry. I'm pretty sure either the cold wind decided to give me an early hate present for Christmas, or some bugs or sawdust decided to clog themselves in the center of my face. So my voice is kind of weird. Not to mention, I think I bit like a part of my lip, and so it's every time I talk, I keep bumping that with my tooth. So, excuse me, I may refrain from talking part of this episode.
See, I disagree.
I'll probably talk too much.
There's the two things. That early morning voice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess three. Early morning voice.
Mm-hmm.
I was up all night screaming because I was at a rock concert or whatever voice. And and I'm starting to get sick voice. Those three voices are all pretty much the same voice.
They are pretty close.
And they're the sexiest voice anyone can have.
Well, if you find this sexy, then that's just your
It's like that. Hey.
Well, there's a difference between this and this, because it's like...
Yeah, but this one's natural. Like, you can... Like, when you go...
It's like gross natural.
Hey. That's like... You know, you can tell they're forcing it. But when it's like...
You're just talking or like...
You're just...
See, that's the rock concert one. You just lost your voice.
As long as you don't hit that, like, weird puberty squeal. Yeah. Like, hey! How are you doing? I'm getting sick.
Justin Morris. Oh my gosh, he could do the perfect puberty voice. It's hilarious. Oh, so where are we at? What are we doing?
Justin.
What are we doing?
Justin, we're gonna have Justin on the show sometime.
We will. Oh yes, we will.
You guys don't. Well, actually, most of our viewers know.
You probably know Justin.
But for those of you who are viewing that don't know Justin, you don't even know.
And you will know, and you're gonna want to meet him in person after you see the video. It's just that easy.
Sidetracked. Real purpose of today.
Bring it straight on. Let's do this.
Bringing it straight on.
Christmas time. What up?
Christmas tree. You can.
Christmas. I love Christmas.
That's our makeshift Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. He did the same thing in his living room.
Yeah.
Except on a much larger scale.
Much larger scale. And we put paper chains. My wife made paper chains.
It looks kind of cool.
And it's like garland.
I like it.
Stuff on it.
It's definitely creative. Why go get a Christmas tree and waste your time and try and lug it through the door the wrong way?
Pinterest! I'm just kidding. I made that up.
No, well, it can go on to Pinterest now.
Could. Someone could put it on Pinterest.
There we go. Somebody could take that idea. Go for it. Take the idea.
Put it
on Pinterest.
Put it on Pinterest.
There you go.
Get famous for something.
So we're talking about Christmas. And I think a lot of what people say is Christmas is giving, you know, because people originate it with the giving of the Messiah, Jesus Christ. And God gave him, and he was a present to everybody, or he was a gift.
Yeah.
Which is great and all, but people equate that as to just take and buy a bunch of gifts for everybody you know, and you just give gifts. But I know you think the same way on it, and I totally, and I agree with the thought that Christmas is not just giving to everybody you know and your relatives and close friends and just to give them something so they like you, but I really think it's a lot more deeper, a lot more towards giving gifts to people who can't get or give gifts, people who need something, people who are desperate, poor, and lost, and
and there's a lot of great organizations out there for that, and you can also just go and do it yourself. Like if you see someone that is in need of anything, you could just do it yourself. But you know, there's Toys for Tots, and what's that one that the kids like write letters? I don't know. There's
the shoebox ones.
There's
that stuff.
Operation
Christmas Child. That's what it is. I can't think of a bunch right offhand, but there's a ton.
There's a ton.
We know that.
A ton. So that was our big thing. Is like, as much as Christmas is about getting together as a family and being able to share with your family and give gifts to your family, if you're not giving gifts to them the majority of the year, I don't know if you really care about them to begin with.
It's true, and that is A big point of mine. I like to put it this way. I mean, I want to just give gifts to people all year round and be like, I saw this. I didn't care how much it cost. I thought of you. I thought it'd be sweet to give it to you, and I think you'd be much more appreciative of me than if I went and bought a gift for everybody I know at Christmas, because that's just obligation. And then it's like, cool. I'm grateful. You know, he gave me a gift for Christmas. He took the time. But then if I gave you something in the middle of July, it'd be like, wow, hey. That's awesome,
it means
man.
a little bit
Thanks.
more
You
when it's
took
not
the time.
like a designated day that you're supposed to give a gift.
Right, and that's what I think about it. I think, not to say I'm not going to give gifts on Christmas, but I've kind of leaned towards that way of like, I'll just stay away from the Christmas giving and give all my gifts during the year, because then people are appreciative of it, and then they'll value it more, and then they'll take the same idea and spread that around. Yeah.
So, as most of our viewers know, because you know us, but as some of you that don't know us, we're both Christians, and we wanted to highlight an organization that we both believe in and appreciate what they're doing in the world.
That's funny.
Did it already go?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't start it?
No, not at all.
The timing system is no longer functioning.
Nope. Wing.
So, organization that we both believe in and appreciate the things that they do worldwide, has a Christmas program that they are doing this year that is also very dear to my heart, because not with this organization, but when I was in the Marines, I got to do something very similar and see the joy on the children's faces when we brought them the stuff. So the organization that we're going to talk a little bit about today is the Voice of the Martyrs. Voice of the Martyrs deals a lot with Christian persecution worldwide, and they're really about trying to get not just the gospel, but even just everyday needs of like shoes and socks and stuff into places that need it, which is really cool. So yeah, you wanna?
Well, kind of what they have set out here is the thing we'll be given into is him and I both, because we agree on this and we want to put into it. They got a couple different packages. Like you can, there's a package that you can give or donate like $25, and it's a backpack with a bunch of different school supplies and art stuff and toys for kids. And I believe, does that go just to Nepal, or is that anywhere?
This one specifically is for Nepal.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then they've also got one for like pastors or any sort of minister. It's kind of like a outreach pack, so it gives them a means to actually be able to get out and give things to people that need it, so they can travel. So it gives them a jacket, some shoes, some decent shoes.
It's like a winter.
Yeah, a winter jacket.
It's a nice winter
really
jacket.
Keep them warm. Some good shoes, a bag, a blanket for anybody who might need it. So a couple different things, and that's something I might really give into, because I think of a lot of people look at it and go, oh yeah, give to the kids, give to the kids. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of felt a tug to be like, give to the go the extra mile, give to the
personally.
the
I'm giving one of both.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do one of both. So I tried to go on and kind of get it set up on the computer so that we could show you guys what it is that we're talking about, and it wasn't as easy to find via the computer as I had originally hoped. I had originally found out about this because I get their magazine, their newsletter, all that stuff, and it was an extra sheet that was in there that said, hey, this is something that you can give into for Christmas. And I talked to him about it. We both thought it was a good idea to do on the show. So to do it on the show, I wanted to do it on the computer so that you guys could see it better.
So check it out.
So yeah, I'm going to kind of take you through it a little bit step by step so that you know how to get there, because it wasn't as easy to find as I thought. So you'll see on the screen, this is the Voice of the Martyrs webpage. The logo that you've seen for Voice of the Martyrs since we started talking about them is actually a link to take you here. And if you see my mouse up here in the corner, I'm going to click on Donate. And it takes us to their bookstore area, which is where they have their actual donation part set up. But I found, for some reason, their Christmas thing isn't on the front part of their page, and when you click more, it only shows you the top 10 things to donate to. So you're going to want to click on Search, and then down here in the area, leave it on Title, and then type in Nepal, and then search. And this should come up. Yep, here we go. Here is both of the donation projects. The top one is $75. For every $75 that you donate to this outreach pack, it's going to give the coat, shoes, blanket, a handbag, satchel thing to carry stuff in, to help pastors that are over there kind of get the gospel out. And then the Nepal Christmas Care Pack down here is $25. That is a backpack with school supplies and socks and shoes and a sweater so the kids have something warm to wear when they go to school. And it also has a children's Bible in their language in it.
That's pretty awesome.
Let me close this Google Drive thing that just popped up out of nowhere. So I'm going to go to the Nepal Village Outreach Pack one for you guys here. And it says for each $75. I guess if you wanted to do a smaller amount, you could. Or a larger amount, and then however much money they get in total towards this deal, they'll put all of it that they can towards it. So for me, when I did it earlier, I went to Other, and then I just typed in the $75. Cool. And went to Donate. And continue, obviously.
I think it's pretty sweet. This is...
And then at this part, I could sign in with my actual information and it would add it to my cart and all of that stuff. And then you can either create an account and they will give you the newsletter so you can keep up to date if you want to get in on any of that. Or you can just skip that, sign in as a guest, and it'll still ask you for some basic contact info, but
cool.
That's the gist of it. So,
this is something pretty sweet. If you guys feel like giving into this, so do it. This, I mean, we could tug at your heart. I mean, you probably have seen some of the pictures we've tossed up with some of the kids. I mean, we could grab the strings of your heart and play around a bit and tug some money out of you. But
we're not
here to do that.
Coerce you to do anything. This is something that we believe in.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like our word of mouth series. When we find something like a product or a CD or an artist or something that we really agree with what they're doing and we think they're really cool, you enjoy the product, it's a good product, then we want to get that out to other people so that they can know about these things. So that's what this is about. Yeah. It's kind of a word of mouth section of getting kind of this organization out for people that might not know about it.
I like it.
Word.
Doing it.
So, again, if you have any comments, questions, whatever, hashtag WTTNight, or follow us on Twitter.
Cool stuff. I'm a pretty rad guy.
Yeah.
Follow me. I do some funny things.
We post weird things on Twitter because that's just who we are.
Daily form of entertainment. Take it as that. So, hope you enjoyed it. Let's see if how many of you guys want to give into it. If not, we're so doing this. So,
yep.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.